हेलो श्रद्धा, गुड मर्निङ। हाम्रो चाहिँ यहाँ गुड मर्निङ भयो। तिमीहरूको त त्यहाँनिर रात पर्यो होला है। अन्तखेरि सबै कुरो हामी एकदमै खुसी छ। श्रद्धाले राम्रो गरिरहेको छ। एक दिन गएर श्रद्धा एकदमै सक्सेसफुल वुमेन हुन्छ है, आशा राखेको छु। हामी सबैबाट आशीर्वाद, आपा आमा नाना भेना माम आखे आसेङ आङ्गी सबैकोबाट आशीर्वाद छ ल।
That voice note, I've listened to it more than I'll ever admit. It reminds me that I didn't just move to a new country. I left something behind, not just people, not just comfort. I left a version of myself that didn't know what it meant to start over. Hi, I'm Sradha, and this is Lessons Far From Home, Episode 3. Moving away felt brave at first, like I was finally writing my own story. But the truth is, starting a new life feels a lot like being dropped in the middle of a puzzle. Except, no one gives you the picture on the box. You just guess and hope that eventually the pieces will start to fit. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but when everything around you is new, even the tiniest inconvenience can feel like a crisis. No one really told me about this part of leaving. I was so caught up in the excitement of starting a new chapter that I forgot what it meant to leave every comfort behind. No one told me about the loud silence that comes when there is no one waiting for you to come home with a hot, home-cooked meal. No one warned me what it's like to walk into a messy apartment because you left in a rush and there was no one to wake you up, except an alarm that sometimes doesn't even go off. Even when you have good news, there's always a screen between you and the people you love. You can't hug them, you can't sit beside them and smile and just be happy. And when things feel hard, there's no one to fall back on. There's no one to say it's going to be okay. You start wondering if people around you are genuinely nice or if they just have an ulterior motive. You work and work every day for yourself and no one's there to pat your back or tell you you're doing great. No one knows how to pronounce your name. No one knows where you came from. People ask, oh, are you from Nepal or India or even China? Or confuse your country with your culture, and suddenly you're always explaining who you are and where you come from. But then, slowly, things begin to shift. The silence starts feeling like music. Your routine starts to feel like a rhythm. You start doing your morning puja, you wake up early without the alarm now. You have enough time to make breakfast for yourself and sit with your thoughts before the day begins. The stranger you met once on the bus remembers your name, even if he still cannot pronounce it right. The girl who messaged you randomly because you share the same ethnicity, she becomes someone who texts you every other day to ask and checks in on you. The guy who complimented your ward just to break the ice because you look too shy to talk is now someone you share almost everything with. You're not shy around him anymore. And somewhere along the way, you found your own people here too. And then, one day you notice it. You're not surviving anymore. You're living, you're laughing, you're enjoying this life that you built for yourself. But just when you think you've finally figured it all out, life shifts again. It always does. And you realize that adapting isn't something you do once. It's something you do again and again. That's when I finally understood. Home isn't something you find. It's something you carry. It's in the way you speak to yourself when things fall apart. It's in the comfort you build with your own hands. It's in the memories that show up when the world feels too big. It's in the strength you didn't know you had. It's in choosing yourself again and again. Home isn't a place. It's you.